Come on everybody, it's Cheeky Sport Dave here, and I'm reporting on day 2 of the Dream Team FC's Transfer Daily Show. And just like a modern day Christmas, we'll be carving the turkeys, setting aside the stuffing, and looking towards this season's January sales. Let's start with a big one, and that's Mr. 4 world record, Mr. 5 goals in 9 minutes, Mr. 15 goals in 13 league appearances for Bayern Munich this season. That's right, you guessed it, it's Lewandowski to Manchester United. German publication Sportsbild have reported that United are preparing to go toe-to-toe with PSG for Lewandowski by offering him a massive £10.9 million a year, which as a wholesome figure sounds quite mammoth. Yet it works out at just under £210,000 a week, which if you consider what Wayne Rooney is being paid at the moment, will be somewhat of a bargain for the club. Now his class and his quality is undoubtable, and he'd be sought after by every top club in Europe, but especially at United, who have scored just 21 goals in 16 games this season, whilst the Lewandowski himself has netted 29 in 29. The doubt starts to set in when you place these facts in plain view, and you question why would he come to United in January anyway, who are already out of the Champions League, and he's still in it at Bayern. And then you start to think about the playing style of Manchester United at the moment. Dead. Boring. And then you think about the boss, who you can easily find yourself out of favour with, and it seems increasingly unlikely. However, what we also have to remember is that Pep, the Pep-tastic himself, who hasn't declared his status on where he may be going in the future, may be willing to let him go to Manchester United to find himself managing him once again. Stranger things have happened in football, and what a greater way to ensure that your star who has contributed so greatly to your success in one place joins you on the other. Am I being a delusional, biased United fan? Dreaming of a Christmas miracle? Be sure to let us know what you think of this one in the comments below. Up next, we got Bojan to Liverpool. Now this story's been doing the round more than someone crop dusting the place with a bad smell after last night's dodgy kebab, as he's been practically linked with Liverpool since the day he signed to Stoke. Now according to many small publications, Klopp's cop, as well as United and Chelsea, are keen on the 25-year-old former Barcelona, AC Milan and Roma forward, with a reported fee of around about £15 million. A January sales bargain, you might say. But Mark Hughes actually bought him for just £800,000 in 2014, which is the momentous financial return for the club. He's got pace, he's got flair, he's getting more and more accustomed to the Premier League week on week, and what better place to ply your trade than the very place memed as the ultimate test of a player's greatness. Could you do it on a cold night at Stoke? Well, he surely can. And for a 1,500% return on investment, I can't see the execs at Stoke being able to hold off cashing in much longer. But Liverpool will have to beat off the allure of United and Chelsea, as well as returning to Spain via Valencia, as is reported that Neville might also be in the mix. He's got 3 years left on a 4-year deal, so it doesn't seem like anything is massively imminent. He's a phenomenal game changer. He's had an amazing game against Manchester City recently, but the allure of European football could be tempting. I know he said he's not massively looking to go, but so did Fabian Delph. After a somewhat quiet 2015, the purge on Southampton seems to be back underway again. That's right, we're talking Graziano Pelle to Chelsea. And now, according to an Italian publication, Jose is a huge fan of his and plans to test Southampton's ability to keep hold of him in January. Now, Mourinho's in a bit of a hole here and needs a way out. And what better way than to get someone who he knows can do it in the Premier League? Yeah, the buzz of Pelle's first year has dwindled, but I think he's still got that bad boy in his locker. And obviously, Mourinho thinks so too. The only thing to consider here as a caveat is that Pelle is 30 years old, old boy. Which some would say he's edging towards the sunset period of his career. And although it could be a quick fix for Mourinho, who for you Drake fans is currently running through the six with his woes, it wouldn't fit into the long-term plan of Chelsea. And the price would have to be spot on for both parties to make it worth it, which could be two different things. The final nail in the coffin to Mourinho is the transfer rumour that Juve are considered to also be in the mix as well, with the Daily Mail claiming that Graziano Pelle is kind of homesick. Due to that, he might prefer a move to the old lady. I'm saying that if Mourinho stays, this one's got potential. Tottenham have been tracking the highly rated Marseille striker Michy Batshuayi with a view to a January move. Is that even how you pronounce his name? Who am I even talking to? Although already boasting the fans' proclaimed goal machine, Harry Kane, the Poch himself, who is famous for integrating youth and young players, seemed to have turned his gaze towards the Belgian international in a bid to turn the current draws into wins. Now, despite sending out an array of scouts over a long period, this one may have been put to bed if the Daily Mirror's claims are correct that he has no plans to move until after the Euros. Now, scanning through that article, I couldn't find any quote, so I will still place this one as still very possible and likely. Have you heard of him? Can you pronounce his name better than I can? Will it happen? Let us know your thoughts on this and all of our transfer stories in the comments below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button too. And until next time, I'm Cheeky Sport Dave and I'm out of here.
Good question. These are good questions. Which manager would you most like to play for?
It's got to be Mourinho. He's one of them managers that, like,
No, it doesn't say why.